Cheers, this is a guitar tutorial for the 6th track on Mechanical Animals. This one's called The Speed of Pain. So that was the intro to the song, which starts off with an E minor, open E, 2nd fret A string, 2nd fret D string, and the rest of the strings open, which is then followed by C major 7, open E, 3rd fret A string, 2nd fret on the D string, and the rest of the strings open. It's optional, but you can, instead of C major 7, you can play quite a normal C major if you want, and that would be B string 1st fret added to a C major 7 chord shape. But just in case you don't get this, the distinction sonically between E minor and C major 7 isn't coming out that well, and you can go to C major. Okay, so then we have the let me explain first the strumming pattern. So and this is maintained throughout the whole song. Whenever you play a chord, you play it this way. First strum the lower strings, the lower 3 strings, for example, right? And then strum the upper 3 or 4 strings twice. Then the lower 3 strings again. Okay, so. And then the upper 3 strings again twice. So up until now we have. And then strum the full chord 4 times. Like that, alternate strumming. So, slowly. Okay? So again, the intro was E minor, C major 7. Then we get to the verse. They, E minor, they slit our throats. They slit our, and then on our you play C major 7 again. Throats, like E minor. We were flowers, and on flowers you play A sus2, open A string, D string 2nd fret, G string 2nd fret, and B strings open. Okay, so on A sus2, of course, you have to omit the low E string, but the strumming pattern basically is maintained, as I said before. And then the verse continues, and our milk, and there you play G major, but try to play the bar chord version of G major, okay? So that is a bar across the 3rd fret with your index finger, and then G string 4th fret, and A and D strings 5th fret, okay? And our milk has been, and then go down 1 fret with the chord shape to F sharp, devoured. So when Manson sings devoured, the first syllable of that word, you play F sharp, and then devoured on the last syllable of that word, you play E minor again. Okay, then there's the pre-chorus, but when you want it, it goes away too fast. You start with A sus2, again the same strumming pattern. But when you want it, it goes, and on goes you play E minor. Too fast, times you hate it, on you play A sus2 again. Times you hate it, always seem to last, E minor. Okay? On seem you play E minor again. Just remember A sus2 when you think you're free, and then go to C major 7 again, or just C major, if it sounds better to your ears. Okay, so just remember, when you think you're free, on free you play C major 7. The crack inside your fucking heart is me, and on crack you play E minor, and on the expletive you play G major again as a bar chord. And on hard you play F sharp is me, E minor. Let's get to the chorus. And I want to outrace the speed of pain. So, and I wanna outrace the speed of pain for E minor, another day, C major 7 on day. And then from the first chorus we go to the second verse, and I, E minor, wish I could. On could you play C major 7, sleep, but I, E minor, can lay on my back. On my you play A sus2, and then cause E minor on because there's a knife, and then again for every day, G major as a bar chord. That I've, on I've you play F sharp, known you. So that was the first verse, the first pre-chorus, first chorus, and second verse. Then there's a second pre-chorus, and which is of course the same as the first pre-chorus, but a second guitar is added to that mix. Yeah, we have kind of a little guitar lick here going on. So you go 5th fret low E string, 7th fret on the A and D strings. That's an A5 power chord shape. Okay, but you don't strum the whole power chord. What you do is you ascend from the low E string to the D string. Okay, so while the pre-chorus is going on, but when you want it goes away too fast, you another guitar plays. Okay, so of course obviously when the electric guitar that produces this very prominent note there. Okay, so A5 power chord shape, play E string, A string, D string, and then play a 5th fret on the D string and bend the note there and hold it. Okay, and then play open E string twice, and then 5th fret D string again, bend it. Okay, and that's the second pre-chorus. Then there's a chorus, again the second chorus. Okay, and then we get to a kind of bridge part, if you want to call it, where Manson is singing "Lie to me, cry to me, give to me, I would. So we have a variation of the G power chord, 5th fret on the D string, 7th fret on the G string, and 8th fret on the B string. Yeah, and you just play the strings in an ascending order. So D, G, A string again, and then only the D and G string, and then you go to D sharp 5 power chord shape. Hold on, that's here. 6th fret on the A string and 8th frets on the D and G strings. Again, play it like this. Okay, so A, D and G, A, D and G strings, and then only A and D. And then change that to I think C5 power chord. 3rd fret on the A string and 5th frets on the D and G strings. Again, A, D, G, A, D, G, A, D. And then go to D5. 5th fret on the A string, 7th frets on the D and G strings. And this is all played while Manson is singing Lie to Me, Cry to Me, Give to Me, I Would. And again on Lie with Me, where you do the whole progression once again. Lie with me, die with me, give to me, I would. And then we get to the end of the song, where we have a second bridge, which immediately follows the part we just we've just gone through. So when Manson's singing "Keep all your secrets wrapped in dead hair for always," you play G sharp 5. Okay. So keep. G sharp 5 is 4th fret on the low E string and 6th frets on the A and D strings. So E, A, D, E, A, D, E, D this time. Okay, not E, A, but E, D this time. You skip the A string for the final run. And then all your secrets, for all your secrets you go to an F sharp 5 power chord shape. 2nd fret E string and 4th frets on the D and G strings, and do the same rundown. Okay, so E, A, D string, E, A, D, and then E and D. Alright. And then wrapped in dead hair, there you go to F5 power chord. 1st fret on the E string and 3rd frets on the A and D strings. So E, A, D, E, A, D, E, D. And that you do twice for the lyric "For Always," which concludes the second bridge. Yeah, and then I hope that we die holding hands for always. You do the same progression from the second bridge that we just did. And that is basically all that's happening in this song. So, have fun.